Allow your hands to relax to either side of the knees. Begin by drawing in a deep breath through the nose and slowly exhaling it out. Another breath just like that. As we sit here together breathing, I want to take this time to thank all of you. I've been getting a few messages online thanking me for the classes, but in all honesty, I am the most grateful because this has given me a great sense of normalcy. It's given me something to be motivated about every day, oh, I can't wait to do this flow or this pose and put it up for you guys. And also, it's given me a sense of community because even though we've been not seeing each other physically, through social distancing, the connection's been there. We've been messaging with each other. You guys have been giving me feedback. You guys have been asking for specific things. It's just been so great. So I want to propose today's intention to be grateful. Grateful for the things that we do have, the things that this has created for us, these opportunities, how everyone's still in the face with this, how we've come together and been able to make lemonade out of lemons. So let's be grateful today. Coming onto your mats, hands into the chest, bow your head down. Think of what you are most grateful for this morning. Let's feel that in our hearts, feel that deep within our bodies. Let that fill you. That no matter what, within this frenzy that's going on right now, or even if this wasn't what was going on, we always have so much to be grateful for. And in stressful times, it's easy to forget that. It's very, very easy, but practicing gratitude is a big part of yoga. And with the next breath, let's go ahead and really connect with that feeling of what we are grateful for and those things we are grateful for. Blink open the eyes. Change the cross-legged position of your legs. Deep breath as you reach the fingertips up towards the sky. Drop the shoulder heads back and down. And start lifting up through opposite arms. Pushing down through opposite sit bone. Belly in tight. Lifting through the chest. And as you exhale, reach back behind with the right hand, left hand pushing away from the left knee. Opening the heart to the right side. Taking it easy here with the spine as you begin to warm up the body. Keeping your core engaged to keep strengthening that low back as well as protecting it. Releasing, inhale all the way up. Again, reaching, reaching, reaching. And exhale over to the left. The left hand coming as close to your hips as possible to help you sit up straight and tall. And with that right hand pushing away off the knee, helping you twist. Again, being mindful that we're still warming up the body here. Deep breath in. Slow exhale. Release. Arms reaching up towards the sky. And again, reach, reach. reach, reach. Inhale as you stretch up, exhale. Interlace fingers, press the palms up towards the sky. Lower the hands in front of you, pushing your palms towards me. Drop the head down, chin into chest, and then curve through the spine, reaching it back behind you, dropping the head heavy. Inhale, stretching it all the way up. This is always a good alternative to our cat-cows. If you're ever feeling any bad sensations on your wrist and hands, exhale, drop it away, or on the knees, or the feet. Inhale, spine up, reaching down through the tailbone, lifting away through the crown of the head. Exhale, folding forward, pushing away the hands, allowing the spine to roll back, belly in tight. One more time. Inhale and rise. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, coming through a neutral spine. Bring your hands back behind you, interlacing fingers. Drop the knuckles back. Wherever they reach, rolling one shoulder, back in the other. Stretch the chest up as you keep pushing the knuckles into the mat. Roll the shoulder heads back. Drop the head back, stretching the front of the throat. Opening the throat. I know you guys have been spending a lot of time on FaceTime and Zoom calls. You need your throat ready to talk. Good. Slowly bring the chin into the chest, but keep the chest lifted, belly in tight. Breathing in through the nose. Exhaling out through the nose. Slowly release the hands. Give them a good shake. Bring the knees into the chest. Hug them in tight. And allow yourself to roll back and forward 3 times. And on that last roll, we're going to press ourselves up to come through to standing. If that press looks more like a staggering, reaching, grabbing to get up, that's okay. Let's give it a go. Rolling back for 3, for 2, and 1. We come through to standing. Popping all the way up at the top of your mat. Samastitihi. Removing hair away. We're going to begin to sweat. Let's do this. Stepping feet at the top of the mat, toes touch, heels touch. Inhale as you reach it through the arms, taking your gaze up to follow. Press the hands in close together where they touch, or maybe they're still shoulder width apart. As you exhale, forward fold, hinging from the hips, drop yourself lower down. Bringing all of the weight forward into the toes, head hanging heavy, shoulders away from the ears. Weight forward, lean forward. Inhale, halfway lift, press your hands into your shins, chest forward, tailbone back. Exhale, step the hands down, walk it back, plank pose. Take a deep breath in this plank pose. Slowly lower all the way down, chest, belly, relax the toes back. Make sure those elbows keep pressing in. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog for 3. Walk this first down dog out for 2. Pressing through the hand. Belly in tight. Deep breath in. Slow exhale out. Slowly walk the feet forward in between both hands. Pressing your hands onto your shins. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way through. And exhale. Hands on either side. 2 more on the breath. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, step it back. Lower down with that exhale. Inhale, stretching it up, maybe thighs off the ground. Exhale, downward facing dog for 3. Keep moving in the down dog for 2. Warming up the body, creating heat. Deep breath in. Slow exhale out. Walking your feet to the top. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands either side. One more, a little bit quicker. Inhale, stretch it all the way up. Lifting through the fingertips, pressing through the feet. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk it back or jump it back, lower down. Inhale, stretching it up. Exhale, downward facing dog for 3. This time, push your heels closer into the mat. Pushing the arms into the ground. Pushing the shoulders away from the body. Belly reaching in, hips reaching high and up. One more big breath. Exhale it out. Walking to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way through to standing. Exhale here. Chair pose. Reaching your hips as far back as they'll go as you press forward through the knees, making sure the knees are just back behind the toes. Your hands can be in line with the shoulders or elbows in line with the ears. Hands shoulder width apart or pressing in close together. Shoulder heads back, belly in tight, tailbone in. 3 more breaths. You should really feel this in that low part of your core. Bring that energy in. 2. Lift up from the toes, engaging through the legs. And 1. Slow exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, step it back, jump it back, lower down. Inhale. Exhale. Keeping the left foot grounded, reach the right leg up into the air. Slowly step it forward, drop the left heel down, coming into warrior 1, top of the mat. Deep breath in as you bend in through that right knee, pushing it out to the pinky toe side. Arms reaching away from you, shoulder width, or pressing into the palms, shoulder heads pressing back. So if I was there with you practicing right now, if I tried to pull your arms, they would not budge. 1 more breath. Slowly exhale, take it back, right leg back, lower down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down dog. Right leg down, left leg lifts, deep breath. Slowly exhale it forward, right heel down, warrior 1, Vira 1, opposite side. Belly in, tailbone down. Other cues apply as well. For 3. For 2. And 1. Slow exhale. Take it down, yogi. Strong core. Inhale. Exhale. 3 strong breaths in this down dog. Again, try stretching the heels closer to the ground. Bend the knees as much as you need. Toes slightly in, heels slightly out. Fingers spread out nice and far wide. 1 more breath. Exhale it out. Bend through the knees, look forward in between both hands. Reach the hips up higher and give yourself a little wiggle. Bounce to the top. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, back up through chair pose. For 3. For 2. 1. Release. Woo. 1 more sun B. Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, chair pose. On the breath, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, step it back, jump it back, vinyasa. Inhale as you rise, shoulder heads back, belly in. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg steps up. Exhale it forward, drop the left heel down. 1 breath here. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Make this a little challenging. Keep the right leg lifted as you lower down. Inhale, stretch it up, both feet down. Exhale, down dog. Same thing other side. Left leg lifts with the breath. Exhales forward, dropping the back heel down. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, take it down. Left leg stays engaged, right back behind you as you lower down. Inhale, stretch it up, both feet rest. Exhale, down dog. For 3. For 2. 1. Deep breath in. Slow exhale out. Inhale, looking forward between both hands. Walk, step, or jump. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Reaching forward through the heart, tailbone peeling back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming back. Chair pose. Deep breath here. Exhale. Release. Step your feet hip width apart, toes facing forward, heels facing directly back. So you want to avoid heels coming slightly in or the toes coming slightly in. I'm exaggerating the movement, but if you take a peek down, you'll see what I'm talking about. You want a capital letter H with your feet. Lift your toes, spread them far apart from each other, and then slowly lower them down, gripping your mat just like you would with your fingertips. Engage through the belly, engaging through the low back and the core. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees slightly. Use your peace fingers holding onto your big toes. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, elbows out and back, reaching yourself closer towards your legs. Shoulders away from ears. For 3. For 2. 1. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, step the hands underneath the feet. Toes reaching towards your palms. Bend your knees a whole lot. And exhale, forward fold. Focus on bringing the weight forward into the toes. It's going to feel like you're going to lean forward and fall forward. But if you keep your core really engaged, you will feel that control. You will stay in control. Inhale, halfway rise. Release the fingertips. Exhale, hands on hips. Pushing through both feet evenly, strong core. Inhale all the way up to rise. Exhale, coming together, top of your mat. Step your right feet back behind you, taking your gaze to the back of your mat. Left heel slightly in, right heel's pointing to the back of the mat. Stretch your arms out in a letter T shape. You're going to reach the left hip back. Keep reaching forward through the right fingertips and lower that right hand down towards the right shin. Inhale up through the left arm. Now the reason I want to show this from the side view is because you want to avoid the hips popping back too much and the chest coming forward too much. You want to try to create this slice of bread feeling where you can just slip yourself into the toaster and your chest isn't going to hold you back and your booty isn't going to hold you back. Your legs are straight. Hand can be resting on the ground or the shin. Chest in line with the hips. Good. Take your gaze down towards that right leg. Inhale. Rising up all the way. Exhale. Turn the left knee down towards the ground, facing the back of your mat again. Release the left toes back away from you. Bending into that right knee. Inhale, both arms rise. Exhale, turning over to your right side. Right hand reaching back and away, left hand back and away. You're going to lower down, reaching the left elbow outside of the right knee, and maybe your hands come to heart center. That's enough. Or you can lower the left hand down, right arm up. That's enough. Or even reach the right arm up and away from you. 3, 2, 1. Inhale it back through center. Exhale. Hands at heart center again. Lift up off the back leg. Coming into a lunging warrior at the back of your mat. So that back heel. A sad heel would be one that's reaching towards the ground. A really happy, engaged heel is the one that's pressing up in a way as if you're wearing your highest heels yet. Your tailbone is rooted down, your belly's reaching in, arms in line with the shoulders or pressing in close together. For 3. For 2. 1. Inhale, open it back. Warrior 2. Bend through the right knee, left heel grounded. Same idea here. Hips in line with shoulders, in line with chest. So nothing should be poking out. For 3. For 2. Deep breath in. Slow exhale, right hand onto the inside of the knee or towards the ground on the inside of the foot for a deeper hip stretch. Press the elbow into the knee and reach the hips closer forward. Arm reaching up towards the sky. Or if you've been practicing with it this week, we've been opening up through the chest, the shoulders, maybe going back for that bind, whichever you choose. 3. 2. Gaze down towards the right hand, left hand on the left hip. Begin to straighten a little bit off the right leg, releasing any tension. Bend back into the knee. Right hand a little bit ahead of the right toes and out to the right. Hopping off that back foot and reaching yourself into half moon. Again, that side view here so that you can see how to stack your hips just over. So one leg isn't forward, booty isn't back, it's all in one line. Top arm in line with the shoulder. The only one that's peeking out slightly should be that bottom hand. Resting just underneath, outside of that right shoulder. One more breath. Slow exhale, lower back through that back leg. Back to your triangle pose. Right toes in, left toes out. Same poses, other side. Right hip reaching back behind you, left hand forward as if you're going to shake hands with me. Drop that hand down towards that left shin. That's option 1. You can come towards the inside, outside of the foot. I like to keep myself in line because that's the best thing for your hips. And I notice that when I come down towards the ground, my hips seem to push back. And if I stay up too high, my chest comes forward. So I'm somewhere in between right now. Reaching up through that top arm, belly and tight, in line with my chest, in line with my hips. You can gaze forward or up toward that top hand. For 3. For 2. 1. Take your gaze down. Inhale, reach it all the way up. Exhale, drop the right knee down, bending through that left knee. Hands at heart center, deep breath here. Exhale, right elbow towards the outside of the left knee. Maybe you're just working on this twist here. Maybe you're bringing the hand down closer to the ground or on a block. Left arm lifting up or away. Wherever you are, find your pose. 3, 2, 1. Take your gaze down. Inhale back up through center. Exhale here. Curl the back toes. Lunging warrior. Left knee. Inhale, rise. 5. Ooh, I feel these. 3, 2, 1. Open out. Warrior 2. Bend through the left knee. Keep that right heel grounded. Again, nothing is reaching any way out. We're one straight line. I call it the toast effect. I don't know if anybody else cues it that way. I like food references. Food is kind of my thing. Deep breath in. Slow exhale out. Left hand to the inside of the left knee on the block. You can even rest just outside of the knee, keeping your core in strong if this feels like the ground is too far away. Lift up through that top arm. Again, booty is in line with the chest. Chest is in line with the hips. You can keep your gaze up, forward, or even play with that bind. Wherever you are. For 3. For 2. On 1, take your gaze down, straighten through that left leg, relax it for a little bit. Drop the top hand onto the hip and back through the right knee. Left fingertips forward and out to the side and then take a few hops. Reach that right leg back and up, coming for Ardha Chandrasana. Right hand up, right foot up, gazing down to the side or up to that top arm, coming into that toaster effect. And with control, slowly step it back, strong straight legs. Both toes in, heels out. Looking over at your right side of the mat. Belly in. With your hands, hold the hips as if you're pushing them down and stretching the chest up, elbows are reaching back. Strong core. Exhale, hips from the hips forward, fold. Now here, make sure again that your hips don't lean too far back. You want your hips in line with your ankles. Maybe that means you come onto something to support yourself. Maybe it's just your fingertips on the ground. Maybe you can forward fold deeper. Wherever you are, find the pose that works for you. Keep your feet engaged through the four corners of the bottom of your foot, grounding yourself, lifting up through the hips, really engage through the legs. 3, 2, 1. Slow inhale, halfway rise. On the exhale, bring the right toes to face out, bending through the right knee. Lean into that right side for a side lunge. You might be on that right foot so that the toes are curled, the heels holding you up, or maybe the foot starts coming lower down, flat, but you stay off the mat so you can keep the legs engaged, keep working on that stretch. Hands forward for support, or one back behind you, one forward. Just find how to ground yourself. If you can balance here, hands at heart center, or go for that bind again. For 3, for 2, 1. Inhale, back through center. Pop your hips back up, walk it out to the other side. You want to challenge yourself, use no hands. If you have any knee injuries or sore legs, I say use the hands, avoid the injury. Same thing, other side, side lunge on the left. You guys gotta tell me when my hair starts looking crazy. For 3, core engaged, chest lifted. For 2, 1, inhale, stretch it back up through center, turn the toes in, heels out again. Exhale, forward fold, reach your arms back and away from you. Maybe going for the wrist, the forearm, or interlacing the fingers. And again, bringing the hips just over the heels, avoid leaning back. Trust your toes that they will break your flight. Lean forward, head down, crown down, elongating, pull away through the arms, belly in. Inhale all the way up to rise. Exhale here. Looking forward to the top of the mat. Reach yourself and come Samasthiti. Woo! You guys, I don't know if it's this hallway or the flow, but I am sweating. Coming through, chair pose. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, hands at heart center. From here, keep bending through that left knee, and this time, reach the right leg just a little bit high up. For some of us, that might be enough. Or maybe start bending that right knee further out, and then reach the heel on the top part of the left thigh. So not on the knee, just right above it. Doesn't have to be all the way up here either. Just right above the knee. So you want to be on the flesh, you don't want to be on the bone. So this chair pose is going to feel very different, creating that number 4 stretch. You can take the hips as far back as you like. You can use your arms to balance forward even more. 5. Oh, I said 5. 4. Keep flexing through the top toes. 3. Reach that right hip back, left hip back. 2. 1. Slow inhale. Release the knee, step it down. Whew. So that dismount, you have to be very careful with, because if you just let the right leg go, it's usually when you can injure yourself. Coming back, chair pose. Good. Strong right foot lifting up off that left leg. And then when you're ready, Up and over, creating that fancy four. It's usually not how I write my fours. Coming like that, I do like that. You know, if it's like the kindergarten way, the line comes through. Take it back, flexing through that top foot. Maybe hands at heart center. Maybe you can lower down for a deeper stretch. 4, 3, 2, with control, 1, and release. Step your feet a little wider than the hips. Give them a good shake. Toes out, heels in. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower down. Reach the hips down, coming into that yogi squat malasana. If your feet do not reach the ground, and this feels okay on the knees, then we're just going to stay working here on opening that apart. Or try walking the feet out wider so that you can rest them onto the ground firmly. Maybe even try some support underneath, blocks, books, whatever you got underneath your hips. Inhale here. Exhale out. Deep breath in. On the exhale, bring the hips down. Using your peace finger, catch your toes. So the knees are bent here. You're welcome to stay here, or here, or here. Whichever you choose. 5 breaths. 5. Chest is lifted, belly's engaged. 4. Start reaching the toes forward. 3, 2, 1. Open the legs, keeping the chest lifted, drop the head back, pointing the toes like ballerina feet. So the toes are engaged, the feet are engaged. 3, 2, 1. Bring the legs back into center, whether the knees are bent or straight. Navasana. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Woo. Gas. Bend through the knees, keeping the feet hip width apart, reaching your heels towards the tips of your fingers. Grab the outsides of the mat. Reach up through the hips, bending the knees forward, tucking one shoulder then underneath the other. Head is grounded, shoulders are grounded, neck is grounded, supported bridge. Soft glutes as you press firmly into the feet. Deep breath in. Slow exhale, release it down. We're going to take one more just like that. You can take another supported bridge or come into full wheel. Your arms are going to stretch back behind you for full wheel. Same posture in the legs. The difference is the hand placement. Hands are going to reach, fingers facing towards your shoulders. You're going to push up through the legs, reaching the knees forward, and then lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring the chin into the chest. Slowly relax yourself down. And 1. Bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a tight squeeze. Allow the knees to fall over to the right side. Extend the left arm over to the far left, taking your gaze to follow. Allowing your breath to soften. Allowing your eyes to begin to get heavy. Inhale back through center. Exhale out other side. Notice how each side feels so different from the other. And so how even your body that is physically connected, the right side to the left side, can feel so absolutely different. Inhale back through center. Exhale here, allowing the legs to drop down. Extending the arms up and back behind you. Deep breath in. Exhale it out through the mouth. 2 more just like that. Inhale. One more breath. Bring your hands on either side of the body. Extend one leg away and then the other. Bring one shoulder head underneath and then the other. Moving the head side to side as you remove any flesh from underneath so that you can lie down, motionless, to find true rest in your Shavasana. Allowing your body to become heavy, resting on your mat, taking up as much space, allowing your breath to completely take over. Allowing yourself to be thoughtless, letting go of any control. Softening through the toes, legs, your glutes, relaxing through the hips, the core, chest, releasing away through the shoulders, arms, fingertips, letting go the muscles around your neck, your face, around your eyes, nose, lips, scalp, tongue, ears. Until you feel good in every kind of way. Begin to deepen your breath, adding movement back into your limbs. Slowly rotating the head side to side. Bringing the knees into the chest for a tight squeeze. Rolling on your spine side to side. Laying onto one side for a breath. Begin to press yourself up, coming into seated. Keeping your eyes closed, hands at heart center as you bow your head down. And recall your intention of gratitude. Adding to that list of what you are grateful for, add one more thing on there that will suddenly come to your mind. Think of someone that you are grateful for. And think of calling them right after this practice and letting them know. Sometimes that's just nice to hear. The same way that it feels good inside of you to be grateful. Share that. With your next breath, I invite you to close the class with a thankful hum. Deep inhale. You.